understand that the more you resist, the more whatever you are resisting to lingers. Sometimes it's important to just surrender and accept and understand it just is what it is. For example, right, if you are thinking about a person consistently and you're trying to force yourself not to think about their person, or you're trying to force yourself not to think about your problems, or you're trying to force yourself to resist chaos or pain or whatever the case may be, the more you resist, that is the more you will end up thinking about it. The more you allow yourself to try to keep running from it, or the more a person comes up on your mind and you're like, no, I'm not thinking about that, or you automatically try to do something to distract yourself. The more you distract yourself in life when it comes to something that you genuinely need to deal with, is the more it will linger, in the more bigger the problem will become, to where you have to face it and you have to connect to it. And so I think it's important to understand that sometimes it's just important to surrender. Allow yourself to think about that person and really understand what's trying to come up within that connection that you're trying to run away from. And that's not to say to, reach out or try to connect to those people, but that's just to say to allow yourself to sit down and think about that person, and allow yourself to understand what's trying to come up within that thought process. Grab a journal and write down what's trying to come up within that connection, because it may be something that is beneficial to your growth as a person, that you need to really connect to. And it may, in sitting down and writing down what you need to understand about that connection, might even bring you to the conclusion to reach out, or it might bring you to the conclusion of understanding what you needed to learn about yourself within that connection. Or when it comes to chaos that's going on in your life, ignoring it and trying to move forward, or whatever the case may be, instead of trying to move forward, really sitting in the pain and allowing yourself to feel that pain will bring you to the other side and allow you to have peace and harmony with whatever is trying to come up within that chaos, and really allowing yourself to transmute it into something that can become passion for you. I think it's important to understand that if something continues to keep coming up, it's coming up for a reason. It's coming up for you to learn something about it, learn something more about yourself,